Okay, so I downloaded some of these files to different place on my drive here. So I'm going to go to the downloads folder here and show you what I have. I've got some sound fonts right here. Is that right, Ray? There's my sound fonts. And then for the MIDI file, do we see it here? Okay, this is our MIDI file right here, the Bach underscore 846.mid, so MIDI file. And, oh, look at that. Okay. And what is a MIDI file, Ray?
It's just a series of program instructions that the Muse sequencer can use to render the sound file. You have to map a sound font to it. The MIDI file contains instructions like what pitch it is, what the duration of the pitch is, how loud it should be, what the attack's like. It's all very configurable and flexible.
Okay, great. So what I'm going to do then is, and then you're going to guide me through this, I'm going to start Jack, okay, and then I'm going to want to open up the MIDI file in Muse. So I'll open Muse. All right. I'm going to open Muse. Okay. And I'll close the tip window. And so here's Muse. And I can stretch this out a little bit. Is that big enough, Ray?
That's fine.
All right. And file open.
No, import MIDI file.
Import. Okay, not file open. File import MIDI file. And I'm going to go where to, let's see here, my home folder, user, downloads, Bach underscore 846.midi. And I'm going to add it to the project. Okay. And so this is the MIDI file inside of Muse. All right. So can I play it right now?
No, because you don't have any sound fonts loaded, so you won't get any output.
Okay, so I need sound fonts loaded so I can get some sound output. But the instructions for how the song is supposed to be played, for how the music is supposed to be played, are right here, aren't they?
Yeah.
And what about these?
These are the MIDI channels. Channels 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have to map a sound font to each one of these MIDI channels.
Okay. All right, so what do I do first?
And go to Settings.
All right.
And down to MIDI ports, soft synth.
Okay.
And we'll open an instance of our soft synthesizer, so we're going to click on Fluid Synth.
Okay, Fluid Synth.
And then Add Instance.
Add Instance.
Now you can load sound fonts.
Now I can load sound fonts. Okay, great. So I will click on Load.
Right.
And I'll load.
Just start with the piano.
Let's start with the piano. Okay, nice piano.
And then go ahead and load. Probably you can load this, say the cello, deep cello, or something like that.
Okay, cello deep.
Okay, now over here we're gonna specify which channel we want the sound fonts to be on. So if you look at the original screen over here, I think piano, left and right was on channel 1.
All right, let's take a look at that. So we can kind of move this out of the way a little bit. All right, there I can see the channels.
Yeah, so channel 1 should be piano, left and right. So we're going to map channel 1 over here to the JVC Nice Piano font.
Okay, so channel 1, I'm going to map it to the Nice Piano because that's what's recommended over here, right? Okay.
And then on the other channels, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's up to you what you want to render that as. You could try the cello on one of these channels, 3,
All
4,
right.
5.
All right, so
I'll
select
channel 3, perhaps.
Oh, okay. All right, channel 3, and
Cello.
map that to the cello. Okay.
And you have to find some sound font to map to 4 and 5 and 6.
Okay.
You could use the piano or cello or whatever.
Or the pan flute?
Yeah. Pan flute.
All right, we'll do the pan flute. I don't think they were using the pan flute in this Bach piece originally, Ray.
Probably not.
Okay. All right, so that sounds good. So channel 4, let's say, map it to the pan flute.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what we get. All right.
5 and 6, you want to map those to piano or something.
Okay, 5 and 6 map to the piano, 6 to the piano. All right.
And you want to kick the gain up a little bit down here.
All right, we'll kick this gain up a little bit.
Probably over here.
All right, we'll give that, I'll do it right there. All right.
Okay.
And what do we think now?
That's okay.
All right. So now what we can do is we can go here and play it, or
Yeah, you might want to just go ahead and close this.
close it. I can just close it straight out like that. All right.
And this one too, I think you can close that.
Does it have any OK buttons or no? Doesn't. Okay. I'll close it out straight away, and now I can just hit play, right?
Yeah, you can try that.
Okay, it's working. You can see we're getting some sound output. So it's mapped the sound fonts to the MIDI instructions.
Right.
Great. So I could have mapped any number of sound fonts to these instructions to change the piece and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. You can even edit the MIDI code if you want.
You could go in and edit the MIDI code too. All right.